You find me sleeping on my books. I want to quit. Days like these where I allow my ego to slip. Days like these where my chalk nails running down the board cause avalanches. With no need to scream. I am unaware where I am heading. Answers hidden in crevices of storybooks. I'm getting pissed. It's getting old. We're growing cold. Shaken up. It's like a snow globe. No more ways can I fold or ruin this paper up into 1,000-fold. God damn it, I struck creative gold. My dreams on a cloud, lounge sounding, rounding, pounding, but my pen grinding, gritty paper faces, scarring it with ink stains. I write, sacrificing time for happiness, what I feel, real, insane, splurge. Ugh, I'm on fire. Toasting my hands, not done yet. Hanging with birds on telephone poles and telephone wires. Snapping my fingertips, snipping firm hands, grips, getting a grip. An infinite web I spin, thinking I'm brilliant, none of us know anything. We're in the dark, hoarding substance, and I am an amateur. Thinking I'll get somewhere, what does anyone care? Caught up in my own fear, covering my ears because I want to be perfect. Everyone does, admit it. But I have deserted any chance of that when I choose to be human. Not that I get a choice. Sorry, just gotta... Okay, so I read this actually last night in front of some people at school. It was cool. So I'm actually not going to cut the cussing out though, because I'm not at school and I don't really care. So, all right. This has no name. Plenty of days my feet have waded in the river. The warm California sun makes me shiver. This world was created to be a giver, constantly deliver everything we need so we can continue to breathe, sustain life, have kids, a house, and a wife. I wouldn't be surprised if we were inside a computer, living, not really will, not really feeling, breathing, or eating, fucking, and drawing, and singing, being, and thinking. We aren't actual, factual, intact at all programs. Weather patterns are a prime example of how things are far-fetched and shit. Sometimes when I'm feeling lit, I'm somewhere else. I don't know if here exists. I get sick of it, then I get high off life, happy and try, hyphy and crazy. I think more and more this world is made up and created up. I don't know. All I can confirm is we will never know anything enough to satisfy the questions we have of reality. Actually, the fabrics of actuality are naturally not really real because it has to be. We all see seas of casualty in our vision in the afterly. Passionately, we dictate our inmates that we have to be around. Making up sounds that pound the clouds, fucking loud, shroud through the rivers and ground that are mounds of dirt. Knowing what the earth is worth, nothing else is worse than being confused. Who we have to be, we're probably programs anyway. Alright, thanks guys. So, I think the Thomas is next. I'm feeling the Thomas. Alright. Let's go for the Thomas.
Hey. So, do the Wednesday night open mics. I think that's where Edward and I met. And he asked me to come out and do a couple words for you guys, and then we can do a bit of didgeridoo. It's called More Power. I think that you've got more power between those thighs than you realize. And maybe if I scream it loud enough, you'll recognize your reflection in the queens of the world who bore us the kings of the world. And it takes all types, you see, girl. Man cannot be kind to destroy. He wields his power to destroy. He wields his pain to destroy. He sends his armies to destroy. He does not bear the burden of the babe, the next soldier in the babe. And if you do not bear us another soldier, babe, there will be none more to seek and destroy, none more to raise the armies of death, none more to fight to the death. I think you've got more power between those thighs than you realize. Because without woman, there is no man. But without man, there is no war. But without woman, there's nothing worth fighting for. Thank you. This is something little bit louder. This is called ADHD. I thought it'd be a little bit topical. Here I am. I was born in the AD, and I'm live in an HD, and maybe that's why I'm so awesome, because I'm ADHD. And I recite these words like a curse to a verse, because I'm just trying to remember which words come first, and these thoughts, they distract, and I don't know how to choose, how to act, too many actions all at once, and it all gets bunched up. Do that thing, start another, turn around, begin again. Do that thing, start another, turn around, begin again. I was born in the AD, and I'm live in an HD, and maybe that's why I'm so awesome, because I'm ADHD. They told me in school that I needed to be prescription medicated, because otherwise I would become self-medicated. You'll smoke pot to keep your serotonin up. No, you don't know me. You're not my father, but I do appreciate the condescension. The next step is to go harder. You'll be hooked. You'll go further. No, I won't. You don't know me. You're not my father. But I do appreciate the condescension. Because I've got more ideas and more creativity than I've got time to implement. You see, when I don't have time for is desk work and bullshittery. Got me a little list, every idea, write it down. Check one off, move on to the next. Knock one out, move on to the next. There's no time to be bored when you're moving at the speed of ADD, because all I ever do is add, and all you ever did was subtract. Thought you needed to divide, to conquer. Well, I'm busy multiplying, and as my ideas keep growing exponentially, my money will keep flowing. And now, you see, I was born in the AD, and I'm live in an HD, and maybe that's why I'm so awesome, because I'm ADHD. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Flip this all around. This is a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo originally comes from Australia. It's an Aboriginal instrument carved out of a tree. I don't pretend to be part of that tradition. I just kind of do my own thing. So don't think this is what everyone sounds like when they play a didgeridoo. Thank you. Check me.
Thank you.